welcome back to Reading Homestuck. We got me and Mason today.
Hello.
Yes. He is here.
Mm-hmm.
And before we start, earlier this week, we uploaded the first part of Dicey Deed's Honey Heist. It's a lot of fun.
What wasn't it last week? Technically?
Last week, earlier this week, later this week, part 2's going up.
Recently.
The semantics of weeks aside, we recently uploaded it.
Yes, recently.
It was a lot of fun. It was myself, Mason, and June playing as bears. Arthur was GMing.
Mm-hmm.
But we were playing as bears, raiding HoneyCon 2017. I highly recommend you give it a quick look.
Oh yeah, it's so fun.
It was hilarious. It was absolutely fucking insane, and it gets even more insane in part 2. So
oh yeah, you haven't seen anything yet.
Out. Yeah, because the part 1 ended on you and me, Mason, breaking into the staff room.
Yeah.
That's where part 1 ended.
So
part 2 picks up
the
from
best
there.
is yet to come.
That's at the very beginning of the pure, unadulterated chaos.
Oh yeah.
But yes, let us speak to Roxy, who is here. You find a spooky babe in a cool blue outfit hanging out on your planet. She doesn't belong here. The hell is going on, you wonder loudly.
I believe that's Spunky Babe. I misread that last time.
Spunky, who cares? Funny.
I think I prefer Spooky.
Yeah, she's spooky. She's a little spooky here. You interrogate the rogue teen babe for answers. You mean girl, rogue teen, girl.
I don't want to hear teen babe. That's something I definitely don't want to hear.
Especially not when it's written by Andrew Hussey, who,
easy
let's
job.
just say, has a bad track record in this comic for this.
I have a feeling we're going back to Andrew Hussey town.
Huster, please, for the love of God.
I feel like we're about to get hustled.
For fuck's sake, man. You're providing us the ammunition for this.
Don't ruin the good chemistry these two had.
By jamming yourself in as the narrator.
Yeah.
Fucking... just 7 subs! 7 sub.
That's my favourite drink. 7 Sup is the greatest drink known to man.
Yeah, my favourite fucking 2D platform on the Sega Genesis, Cool Pot.
Cool 7 Pot.
Sup. Yep, just fucking move on.
Roxy.
Sup.
What are you doing here? I thought you were going to see your denizen.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
How did it go?
It went okay.
Yeah. What happened?
Okay, I'm rapidly realizing I'm terrible at this voice, and I remember you were pretty good at it. So do you want to just...
Do you want to switch?
Okay, swap?
Yeah, Roxy voice. Oh, you know. Venture to spooky subterranean lair for a bit of cathartic and life-altering monster real talk.
Okay, that is a funny way of putting it, but yeah, me too.
Yep, I figured your monster quest happened. I mean, once the gross black shit disappeared and the wind started blowing like a motherfucker.
What did your monster say? I mean your...
Oh, he's conforming. Hey, maybe we should try to be more respectful.
My man doing that social chameleon, he doing it again.
Uh-huh. Hey, maybe we should try to be more respectful about our god monsters. Her name's Nyx.
Right. What did Nyx say? Did she speak in the weird babbly language that you could still understand somehow, even though it made no sense?
Fuck yes, it was downright incomprehensible in the most mysteriously understandable way.
Haha.
She told me this riddle thing that basically spread it all out for me. like what my options were and what would happen if I did the options, and like the metaphysical and moral consequences of doing those options.
Yeah, Typheus pretty much did the same thing with me. Typheus was the name of my snake monster, by the way.
Oh, you had a snake monster?
Yes, he was awesome. So did Nyx give you some sort of challenge to overcome, which by doing so you could get in touch with your powers? Which enabled you to appear here by doing like this incredible voidy thing that let you fade out of existence and magically appear with me in this weird plane of reality.
Lol, no, she pretty much just told me to fly to your planet, so I did.
Uh, you mean like you just you just wrapped up your conversation with her and left her lair, and then flew to Lois?
Yes.
Okay.
LMFA, I know, right? Wow, what a quest. When you think about it, it was the totes obvious thing to do. I didn't know it at the time, but you were going to make your whole planet disappear. So if I wanted to keep persisting through your history-altering hijinks, then all I really had to do was come on for the ride. No monsterly night magics needed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There were stipulations, though. Mad stips, if you will. Vis-a-vis buttloads of opaque goddess riddles.
Right. You mean the choice thing?
Yes.
What were the mad stips?
She said, keep in mind I'm paraphrasing, if paraphrasing is even a thing you can do with stuff said in an unfathomable monster jargon, that either I could stay behind and vanish into nothingness forever, and everyone in the new reality would inherit all the big-time responsibilities, including a version of myself who had no memory of any of this and never experienced all the loss and sadness I just went through, or I could go with you. But in doing so, everyone I loved would know that loss instead, whatever that means.
Yeah. Typheus gave me almost the exact same sort of choice. Something about other people feeling the loss I felt if I accepted his challenge, which I'm sure is probably not good. But I mean, what else was I going to do? I couldn't just let things stay the way they were.
Yes, exactly. Her caveat sounded ominous as shit, but there was something that didn't sit well with me about doing nothing. Accepting her terms just felt right, you know?
Yes.
So here I am.
Yes.
Smile. There we go.
Adorable. I'm glad it worked out like this. I was fully prepared to do this alone, to hop around and change things in whatever way, and I would get to see my friends again, even if they don't remember all the same stuff I do, which was a lonely feeling, if that makes sense. So now I'll have someone else to remember the way things originally went.
Word.
Yes, word indeed.
But I know what you mean. It's nice to have, like a witness, I guess. Someone to authenticate the rough shit you went through, even if we never end up talking about it again. The fact that at least someone else knows makes it all feel like it didn't all mean nothing.
Right.
Because even if it all gets erased and put back all better, I don't think the stuff we went through and the feelings we had meant nothing. IMO the feelings themselves. And the way they shaped us, that all means something. Forget it. I'm talking to my ass here.
No, it makes sense. And anyway, if nothing else, everything that happened brought us here. The stuff we're about to do, whatever it is, wouldn't be possible otherwise. And that feels pretty important if you ask me.
So, all that wind, that was you, right?
Yes.
I don't see any glitchy trash. Guess your humongous blowy spell did away with all that grody nonsense.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't even notice until you mentioned it. But yeah, I guess that dumb problem is finally busted. Thank God.
For real. I heard music too. Did you hear music?
Yes, that was me too. I was playing a magic organ.
Oh, really?
Yes, see, there's this huge organ.
That is almost certainly what she said. Wonk.
God fucking damn it, Roxy.
Ah, that's so
God.
immature, but it made me laugh anyway.
God fucking damn it, Roxy. For fuck's sake. Oh, shush. Anyway, this huge pipe organ. Let me play the breeze, so to speak. I think that was the only way to get rid of all those clouds and let the fireflies go home.
This is their home, huh?
I guess so. I'm surprised by how my quest turned out, too, to be honest.
It is kind of bittersweet seeing all of Twinkly Herbert's bros and sisters going home.
Twinkly who?
And my pet Firefly, I'm guessing this is where he was from.
Oh.
They all seem happy, though. Look at them all blinking away into blank ass yonder.
Heh.
Why is this guy blank, by the way?
It's blank because it's nothing.
Nothing? Why is it nothing? Where even are we?
It's nothing because we're literally nowhere.
Okay, how can you tell it's actually a field of nothingness as opposed to just a bunch of regular empty space that happens to look vaguely neutral?
How can I tell? I guess I just can.
No, but how?
Why don't you ask yourself? You're the one who asked me why it was blank in the first place. So why did you choose the term blank in your question?
Damn, own it, the philosophies.
So owned. You will find I'm the best there is at those.
I'm sure you are, John.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely believe you, and I definitely believe you're not just saying things to try and impress the girl you have a crush on. Definitely 100%. I believe you fully.
Frisk, this is Sans. Did you know that I love to get owned?
I definitely believe you, John, and I definitely believe you didn't just luck out there big time.
It's true, I'm always getting owned at those by you and your kin. Recently, your crazy dog sister was schooling me on perfectly generic cubes.
You mean generic objects?
Generic fort blocks.
Yes.
Now you're dropping truth bombs about blank skies on me. Shouldn't I be, like, innately stellar at this sort of stuff as a Void player? Must be coming off slow as fuck on the uptake here, aren't I?
Not really. You seem pretty smart to me.
I do.
Yeah. You have a funny and snappy way of talking, like Dave. But unlike that knucklehead,
You look just like that knucklehead I know.
Oh! Me, a Sonic fan, when somebody says the word knucklehead.
Yep. I was watching Sonic X earlier.
His main colours are even red and more red.
Yep.
Ugh.
Home Sonic.
And John is wind and blue.
Yeah, wind and blue, yeah.
God damn it all, it's all coming together, baby. The Sonic references, they were here all along. They always have been.
I mean, they've been here since episode 1.
The Sonic references
I heard about the box!
Already here. What was that, Mason?
That was my impression of your episode 1 Sonic voice.
That's fair.
I heard about the box!
It's developed.
It has significantly
developed since then. 3 and something years ago.
We've come so far. And by we, I mean you. I've only been here for, what?
You've developed
months?
some.
6 to 8 months.
You've developed some.
Oh yeah, I concur. I was doing a lot more references in the first episode I was in. I've learned restraint.
You've had
character I've grown and changed as a human.
We've all had character growth. It's you know, June's character growth relatively obvious. Mine and your character growth we just discussed, and Arthur's character growth is becoming more apathetic and shitposty. Yeah,
and remaining hilarious.
Arthur has had a reverse character arc of being less invested.
He's had a character deficit.
Yeah, but he has remained hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, don't get me wrong. I meant Sorry, anyway, unlike that knucklehead, I sense that behind all your jokes, you're probably some kind of brainiac like Rose.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, I meant knucklehead in a good way. Dave's actually the best dude. You'd like him.
I bet you're correct. So Dave, he's my son, right?
Ah!
These timelines are so confusing.
No.
Exclamation
John's
mark.
just sat there. He's just like, I really like this girl. She's really cool. And then she just says, "Oh yeah, Dave, your best friend. That's my son, yeah." And he's like, "Oh shit, I'm fucking his mom. I'm going to fuck his mom. I have to think of a good way to tell him this is a joke. I need to find the perfect way to phrase I'm fucking your mom."
Hey Dave, remember all those times we were playing Call of Duty and I said I was gonna fuck your mom? Well,
now, let's be honest. It would be more like, "Hey Dave, you know all those times we were playing like Call of Duty and you kept saying you were gonna fuck my mom?"
turnabout is fair play, motherfucker.
I got you the back. I got the playback on this one. I got the run back.
What goes around comes around. I guess you're right. I am a motherfucker.
I was about to say, I would say what goes around comes around, motherfucker, but, well, you know, you're not the one fucking a
Literally
mother
me.
here. I'm literally the motherfucker here.
That's a good title.
I'm literally the motherfucker here. That is good. It would be really good if YouTube wouldn't immediately shoot me into the Shadow Realm for it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you know what? I can censor it like I did episode 7. It's fine. I'll just like Mother F and then just a bunch of random punctuation characters and that'll work.
They'll never figure it out.
Well, the audience can figure it out, especially since we've just explained it. But YouTube won't, because YouTube's algorithm is fucking stupid.
You hear that, YouTube? Your algorithm's stupid.
You hear that, you motherfuckers? Except... Anyway.
You hear that, you mother F !exclamation point $sign ERS?
Real.
You have to do that exact combination of characters.
Real.
!exclamation point $sign.
Real. Anyway. Fucking, we were at...
That'll probably look like it says Mother Falsers, now that I think about it.
And who cares? Anyway.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah. I mean, yes, pretty much. Honestly, it gets weird to think about all our relations in that way sometimes.
I getcha. Like, when I think about you and Wolf Jade being the kids of Jane and Jake, oh my fucking god, that's so cute! So, what is it you think's weird about Dave being my son?
I think we should just change the subject.
Alright. What were we talking about again?
Meanwhile, in the back of John's head, oh my god, I can't like my son-in-law now. Is that like, is that like a thing now? What the fuck?
This is the Back to the Future that we deserved.
We were talking about blank skies and fort blocks and such.
Oh yes.
And you thought you should know more about things like that as a Void hero. Which reminds me, do you think you're any closer to making that alien egg? I mean, after seeing Nyx, do you feel like a power boost or anything?
A power boost? Like Mega Man? Mega Man doesn't have power boosts.
Yeah, wrong fucking...
That was a swing and a miss, Roxy.
You went for something there.
A power boost?
You went for something and it didn't...
She should have said, like, Dragon Ball. Not
yeah.
Mega Man. Mega Man doesn't have power boosts.
Fucking... Like, Tails' mech? That was a thing.
Yeah, your power is failing.
Yeah, your power is failing. Sonic! And that's, you know, anyway. Fucking... No, not like Mega Man. That's a shit.
Not at
reference
all
'cause
like
it
Mega
doesn't-
Man.
Not even remotely like Mega Man.
You are
It
no
doesn't-
longer girlfriend material.
I mean, if
You made an inaccurate
like,
reference. Die.
if you were like learning to copy people's abilities, that would make some level
Yeah,
of
that's
sense.
Mega Man.
Like a power boost in copying people's abilities, then I guess Mega Man would be a.
But even if that were the case,
reference
I would
there.
think that she'd reference Kirby instead.
But like Kirby would be like more of a relevant reference in that situation. But even then, either way, it's not like Mega Man at all. I mean, like,
Is there a video game character who gets a power boost?
fucking, I don't know.
Because I can't think of any. Does Sonic?
Sonic Rush was out at this point.
I
The
guess.
boost existed.
But that's not like a power
Question
boost,
mark.
that's a speed boost. Roxy really just broke our kneecaps on that one.
Roxy just fumbled it. Roxy fumbled it big time. Anyway, we're fucking there-ish.
Yeah. You're asking if she taught me to do the voidy thing.
Well, did she?
Nah, dude, I told you, we did our chat in some horseshit elven baloney tongue, and she just told me to come here. Like, that's literally it. Go to planet if you want to live. So I did. There wasn't really any soul searching or getting in touch with my inner miracles.
Oh. Well, that's sort of a bummer. I hope you weren't shortchanged out of an important, mystical, spiritual process of self-discovery. Huh? Oh. What?
Sorry, it's just... Sometimes you sound so much like Jake, it's really quite uncanny. But yeah, I don't care about that stuff, really. It was either take an uneventful and non-spiritual trip to a wind planet or just stop existing altogether. I think it'll be fine without the self-discovery part.
Yeah. Or, wait. What if this was part of it?
Part of what?
Your quest. Like, to be here and learn to use your powers better. We're kind of in a realm of literal nothingness right now. Maybe you'll be able to draw energy or an inspiration from the void or whatever.
Nix. Why, you sly old bitch.
Does that make sense?
It kind of does. It kind of loads of does.
Oh, sweet. I was just grasping at straws there, but now that you agree, I'm suddenly a lot more confident in my theory.
Yeah. Jake.
God fucking damn it. Anyway. So, why don't you try it out again?
What, the egg? Like right now?
Sure?
To be honest, I'm a bit sick of trying to summon that ugly damn egg. How about later? I'd rather just keep easing. Oh, what? Oh, BSing. Oh, right, okay. That was one of the few times she didn't alliterate something. or abbreviate something, rather.
Yeah.
I'd rather just keep BSing with you for a while rather than get right down to frickin' business.
I guess there's really no hurry. Not in this place, at least. I don't think this place has any bearing on other timelines. It's almost like taking a time out from our canonical lives. So if you wanted, you could take as much time to practice here as you need.
We're hanging out in the filler arc.
Me and the bad bitch I pulled into the filler dimension.
Oh, well, if it's into the filler dimension, then you know something's going down.
Anyway.
I'm down as heck with that. Could use a breather for my canonical life.
Me too. Even though I'm not sure I have one anymore.
If it's non-canon, literally anything can happen. Wonk.
Real.
Oh
Real
god,
life.
she's gonna continue talking about Mega Man.
Oh my god, it's not...
It's not a power boost, Roxy.
Mega Man doesn't do power boosts, he does copying! Please!
Please stop. Mega Man is jump and shoot, not power boost.
Like, are you talking about like a charge shot? Because that's still not a power boost.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
Like, that's still not a power boost.
It's an
but that's
attack that
vaguely
deals more
closer
damage,
to what
sure,
you're
but that's not a
talking
power
about.
boost. Like, the closest thing to a power boost that Mega Man has is the, like, double gear system, but that was from Mega Man 11, which wasn't even close to being out at this point.
Like, are you talking about the fucking Super Mega Man, like, fucking Rush combo thing?
Yeah, the power adapter. Because that's also kind of a stretch.
Because that's, like, still a stretch.
That would be a very left field reference.
Like, if
Like,
that's
I'm-
what she is trying to talk about, deep cut, I,
maybe
appreciate it.
maybe she's
but
talking about the Battle Network games. I've never played those. Well, I've never played any Mega Man games to be fair, but I know about the classic series. I'm less familiar on the like EXE
To be
stuff.
fair, Roxy would probably play Battle Network.
Yeah. Well, since we already talked about my quest and like spiritual, not at all Mega Man style power boosts and all, what about yours? How'd that go?
How'd it go? Pretty well, I'd say.
No, but I know you blew away some clouds and blanked out the sky and all, but the point was so you could learn to control your zappy powers rather. Did you?
I think so, but I haven't really tried a control jump yet.
I see. Well, when you do, where do you think you'll jump to first?
I have no idea. The thought of changing the timeline is still mind-boggling to me.
Well, if nothing else, you should really go grab that ring before the smug troll can take it. I mean, there was lots of problems already, but her coming back to life really fucked us over to the shittiest max possible.
That's right. I definitely wanted to go back and get the ring off my couch before I lost it. At the very least, that way you can use it to help your friend.
Yep. Any other ideas?
Not much. So much has happened, it's hard to even think about. It's not even limited to what I've been through either. I've seen a lot of other crazy stuff just from my random jumps.
Like what?
Like the last place I was, actually. Just before I came back to find your session in ruins. I actually got into a pretty serious fight.
Oh.
This guy, a skull kid, is a huge asshole and a horrible artist.
Majora's Mask. You saw the Skull Kid's drawings.
Unfortunately. In fact, I was in his drawings once. It was a true nightmare come to life. Pretty much convinced he's the guy behind all of the problems we ever had, even though he's a complete ignoramus.
Then you mean it was Callie's bro?
Yeah, probably. I have a feeling someday we will all have to take him down, but probably when he grows up to be his adult self. When I beat him up, he was just a teen scamp like us. But with a skull for a head, a robot leg, a cape which I ripped to shreds, and a bunch of dumb suspenders. Pair of dumb
You beat him
suspenders.
up?
Whatever.
Damn, y'all must be strong.
Yeah, not particularly. I was just really angry and I caught him off guard drawing some shitty animes.
Fuck his animes.
They were quite literally the worst animes I've ever seen.
And his animes were about to fuck.
Oh, no. I hope I hurt his drawing hand and he never does any more ugly art for the rest of his stupid immortal skull monster life.
That's kind of raw. Like, imagine saying that to someone in real life. I hope I hurt your drawing hand.
Just so you
I hope I ruin your career.
I hope you never get to experience the joys of creating art ever again. Even
It's like blowing a dog whistle right next to the ear of like someone who plays music for a living.
Just to fuck with them.
I hope you can't do your perfect pitch anymore.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I am going to directly target your ability to create art. Shit yourself.
Better find a new career path, asshole.
I am going to piss your pants. Anyway.
That's a great threat. Yeah, I know that guy. He used to troll my friends all the time. Wait, no, he used to jeer us. He was a tool.
Just occurred to me. Aside from fixing the timeline, there's another benefit to my new power. Once we all decide we're ready to fight him, I can just zap us all right to him. We could take him by surprise again. I really doubt he'd be able to handle us if we all clobbered him at once.
That's pretty good thinking, but maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Making plans for Rumble Royale with Mangaka Dude Bro, Lord of the Shipwanks. We should probably focus on bringing our loved ones back to life first.
Oh.
Oof.
Damn.
Is that Dirk's anime sword? What's up with that?
This is where Dave's bro died a few years ago. Probably while being heroic and cool. Don't call it that. Jade made his body disappear to bury him, but I guess she left the sword here. She and Dave Sprite and I gathered around where he was buried, and Dave Sprite said some stuff about him. Stuff that was really funny and rambly and also weirdly poignant. I guess it was a bit like a funeral.
A funeral, you say?
Yeah.
Yoink.
Anyway, after you've desecrated the spot where a guy fucking died...
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you now, John.
Anyway, you're right. Taking a break from the mayhem is nice and all, but I should probably get going. I have a lot of responsibility now. I hope I can live up to it.
Well, to quote an extremely wise and hunky dude I once knew, oh man, he was so wise. I hope I don't butcher his quote, but I think it goes a little something like, "You can handle it, John. I believe in you."
Aw, thanks. Remember what I said too, about practicing voidy stuff.
I will.
Good.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn it.
What?
We're doing this again.
Doing what?
Being awkward instead of getting our shit in gear.
Haha, whoops.
Too bad Grouchy Scarf Troll ain't here to coordinate another stilted goodbye.
Yeah. This is well, though. There's no need for goodbyes. If I really can control it now, I should be able to come back here anytime I want. Which means I won't be gone long.
Gee, I wonder if he's gonna be gone long. Okay, I'll be here. Waiting, training, partying with those yellow lizards.
Those are salamanders.
Fuck.
Later, Roxy.
Whee!
I can...
I'll be back real soon. I'll be dead real soon.
I can feel justified in leaving this place right away because you made a fucking mistake. Goodbye.
Da 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 da.
Haha, fucking dumbass.
Meanwhile.
Oh, and the first place he goes, the literal start of the comic.
Hey!
God damn.
I want to watch
Yikes.
myself die.
Shouldn't mess around with that moment. That is way too fundamental. Let's try this again.
It's just the Spider-Verse thing. Let's go over this one more time.
Oh yeah, this moment.
I remember this as well.
Oh god. Oh. Wow, no. Whatever is going on here is completely useless to history.
Oof. I love how he's like drawn worse as well to fit in.
Yeah, he's kind of drawn in the style. Let's get it together, John. You've got to go somewhere relevant. Try to think of something that will help target a certain point in time. Try to think about one of your pals. Wait a minute. I remember this. Hey, you shouldn't be here. You take other John. Fuck it.
What? What the hell?
Gotcha.
Ah. This again.
Stop fooling around and go find Roxy, you dumb goof.
Who's Roxy? Ow.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Wow, I can't believe how naive I was, like, a day ago. It's like it's been longer than that. Hard to believe. I was so confused when that happened. I was sure the other me knew so much more than I did at the time, which is kind of true, but also kind of not. Like, if I travel back here, I'm in all reality in a non-time travel-y way. Then why do I remember doing it? Did I just make some sort of stable retcon loop? Does that even make sense? I think I did the right thing, though, zapping my other self out of there. It was like retroactively preemptive continuity adjustment. Retroactively preemptive. What the fuck am I even talking about? This power is kind of complicated. I need to be more careful.
Snake, what have you done? You've created a time paradox.
John, what have you done? You're creating a time paradox. Got to come up with a better plan than zapping to wherever my stupid whims take me. I really could use some help with this. Should I ask? Dave? He knows stuff about time travel. Then it's not really time travel, is it? No. I need someone with a different kind of skill. Someone who knows how the consequences of certain actions play out. Someone like Rose? Is that what her powers did? I really should have taken some time to figure out what her powers did. Or maybe... Wait a minute. Wait. I think I understand what she was trying to do now. She was trying to give me a way to come back. Like, zero in on her thought signal or something. Terezi, you're a genius. I mean, you're a weirdo, but you're also a genius. Alright, let's see if this works. Maybe if I just think it hard enough. Ahem.
Oh.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. That's what... Okay.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. What? If you don't know the password yet, it means you're not supposed to, dummy. Go back.
Okay, so if I go back... okay, that's the one that doesn't work. Okay, so I assume I just fucking...
Okay. I did not... definitely didn't catch that the first time around, if that was a thing.
Did we just get to... it wasn't. Did we just get tutorialized on some shit in a comic?
I think we just got gaslighted.
No, I think we just got tutorialized on a fucking mechanic. On a fucking game mechanic. What the fuck?
I can't believe that actually worked.
No. You don't take the Terezi voice because you don't know what the Terezi voice is.
What are you talking about?
It's Maximilian Pegasus. That's completely the wrong voice.
I'll be the Johns then.
Yes. I can't believe that actually worked.
Meanwhile in Eggman Land.
Meanwhile in Robotnik Land. Fucking... Okay, do you want to take... Do you want to take Vriska?
Is that the voice I was doing?
No. I mean, you could take Mina. That's almost the voice you were doing.
Okay, I'll take Mina then.
Hey, Mina. Any idea where we are now?
I don't know.
Just my mouse, there it is. Do you think this could be the Dark Carnival?
Nah, that shit ain't real. It's a made-up religious belief pimped out by the trash clowns.
Are you sure?
Shell yes, be fake as shit. Of course the religious beliefs themselves are real, making it convenient for anyone who want to exploit those delusions for our own badass objectives. Like pulling in Clam's hand over Flipper and ruthlessly subjugating the general public. I mean, not that I'd ever bother with a dope scheme like that, just saying.
Okay, I can buy there's no such place as the Dark Carnival, and totally get behind slamming the beliefs of people I dislike. But really, whose memory do you think this place is from?
Fishka. How long you been dead now?
I don't remember, to be honest.
But you still ask questions like that. Whose brain this from? Where that noise originate?
I'm just curious. It's such an odd thing to encounter. Who experienced this? Some alt version of Karkat's lame ancestor? A chess creature from a distant, unrelated session after its post-reckoning getaway, who then repopulated a dead planet and started building amusement parks? I just tend to wonder things. It's in my nature.
It could be anything. Could even be a random patchwork of 50 different memories all contributing to nothing that ever existed in particular. Who cares where they're from?
I guess now that you mention it, I don't actually. At all. Maybe I was just making conversation? Sometimes I just want to shoot the breeze with you.
You're cute.
Yeah. So I've heard.
The point is, you just gotta keep looking at the D-bubble junk and taking in strokes, no matter how messed up it is, or how much you think it shouldn't exist.
Taking in stroke?
Yeah, like swimming stroke, instead of walking stride, like fish and shit.
I know what you meant, I was just teasing.
Why I oughta?
The fucking why I oughta. Jesus Christ. So, do you want to hang out here for a while, or fuck off to some less ostentatious hodgepodge of memories?
Dunno, does it look fun to you?
I don't know, does it look fun to you?
It kinda does.
Yeah?
It kinda really does.
Yeah! So, what do you want to do first? Go on this, slowly rotating horse cylinder?
Ugh, fuck no.
Agreed. I think I hate horses, actually. They sort of creep me out.
I've got to be honest. Who likes carousels? Like, seriously. Unless you're, like, 2 years old. Who actually likes carousels?
Okay. I can see somebody liking a carousel. In an amusement park, whose favourite place
Yeah,
is
that's
the
what I
carousel?
mean. That's what I mean.
Who picks the carousel over all other things?
Like, seriously. Yeah.
Like, I had a weird experience one time where I was surrounded by a bunch of horses for no reason. And it was the most ominous fucking thing. I think I've just decided that being surrounded by horses might be the ultimate bad omen. Nothing good can ever can ever follow or precede those circumstances.
I never seen a horse, except I guess the robot kind would not recommend.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Nah, it's just like a mediocre situation prompting a bored thumbs down.
Yeah. So scratch the horse and whirl. That's out. Do any other rides sound fun to you?
No.
No.
Come on, V-Circ. You don't go to amusement parks to hit up a bunch of rides for wigglers.
Oh, sorry, Your Royal Highness. I forgot about the standards I was dealing with here. Now what do you do?
You just shit around acting cool, not giving a fuck, being all around punk and hassling people who glance at you crooked.
What people?
Well, the other ghosts who eventually either show up or don't, who cares?
That's fair. You know, it's been nice having you around to remind me that nothing's actually worth worrying about anymore. Still easy to forget sometimes. But seriously, we should do something fun here. Come on, let's keep looking around. What about that?
What?
The tattoo place. Do you want to do that?
Do what?
You could get a tattoo. Now this sounds great. You should totally get one. It would suit your look, like your whole punk brand so perfectly. Actually, I'm surprised you don't have one already.
What makes you think I don't?
Wait, you do?
Of course I do.
Where? Can I see?
Only if you're lucky.
Didn't anyone tell you? Luck is kind of my specialty.
Oh, scrat damn it, I forgot luck's just as much of shit as it was Two-Face What's-Her-Circ.
Wink.
Why don't you get one?
Me?
Yeah. If you think getting inked up sounds so chill, then how about you first?
But I don't like tattoos.
Why not?
Because... I don't know, actually. It's just an opinion I remember feeling strongly about at one point.
Well, do you still?
I guess. I just remember having some trumped up opinion about, like, how they look bad, or were about trying too hard, or I don't even know, really. Like ruining your body with some lame thing you'll regret someday.
You don't even have a body.
I know. Well, I do. I mean, we do, just not in the same way that felt so direly important during our brief and embarrassing stints with mortality. I guess now that I think about it, it doesn't feel like as big a deal anymore. Maybe it was just a totally stupid opinion to begin with.
I'm down with that conclusion. Oh, God. What'll it be then?
You mean whether I should get one?
No, if you want to buy a whale. Yes, do you want a sweet tat or no?
I don't know. What would I even get?
Def something nautical.
Nautical, eh? Well, that's a shocking suggestion if I ever heard one.
Yes, it is a curveball, I know. But I like keeping suckers on their toes.
Not a bad suggestion, actually. Even if it quite literally is the only one you're capable of at any given moment. Do genuinely love pirate stuff.
I think that's a happy face.
Yeah, probably. Okay, you talked me into it. I'm gonna do it. I'm excited.
Oh my God, yay! What is going on here? Should I go?
Yes, yes, John. Wow, it's kind of weird talking to myself. I'm not sure if I'm a very big fan of the experience.
Tell me about it.
But yeah, you should get going. Dresing's experiment worked. You'll find out all about it later.
I will.
Actually, I'm not sure. Now that I changed how things happened for you, you might not get the idea to come back here like I did. Which I guess means this situation... makes this situation a true paradox, unlike all those lame stable time loops Dave makes.
So, what does that actually mean for me? What am I supposed to do now?
I don't know what it means. Unfortunately, you may not be relevant anymore. I'm the John who's learning to use his flashy powers to reconstruct the timeline, so that responsibility's on my shoulders, not yours. Sorry, I'm just keeping it real.
Damn, just got called irrelevant by my future self.
Fucking, yeah. Anyway, well, who really knows how this will turn out? Maybe you'll still have important things to do. I don't have all the answers. I just know Terezi and I have to talk now. So you should go.
If you could go back in time to when you were a kid, what would you say to your child self? You're irrelevant.
Irrelevant! Irrelevant whelp!
Where?
Where you were going to go anyway. Go see Typheus and do his quest thing. It worked out great. Well, for me at least.
Okay, I will. I do hope I get to still be relevant, but I will understand if that turns out not to be the case.
That's the spirit. Nuts!
Should I switch to John now?
Yeah, you take John now.
God, so many Johns.
Okay, now you take John Prime.
Yeah. So that thing we did with the password, we can use that trick to our advantage, right?
That's the idea. If we come up with a list of key thoughts, you should be able to do what you just did and zero in on some of my memories and change a few things.
Like what?
Good question. We've all made a lot of mistakes. I could name a dozen terrible, stupid things people have done just off the top of my head. which, if erased, would probably improve the situation, and yet I don't feel like I have the credibility to hold anyone accountable other than myself. I think I would feel like a hypocrite if I tried to fix other people's mistakes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. When I try to think of what to fix, all I can do is look back on what I did wrong. I never should have let that ring out of my sight. Going back and getting the ring is the first thing we should do, right? I guess that one is kind of a no-brainer. Besides, I promised Roxy I'd get it. I kind of blew it last time I told her I'd get it. So maybe I should mess that up again, huh? What do you think, Terezi? But other than that, the sky is the limit. Really, what do we do? Do I go back to when we were just starting to play the game and give us some advantages? But then messing up our session causes this whole chain reaction. We never would have met the trolls or had any reason to scratch the session. And if we didn't scratch the session, there never would have been an alternate reality where Roxy and her pals got to play, thereby meeting us. When you start looking back and realizing how interrelated everything is, it starts feeling like an overwhelming job to fix it. On the one hand, you don't want to change so much that the reality you create is barely recognizable. You want to keep everything as similar as possible so you get to keep all the lessons you learned and the important experience you had with your friends. But on the other hand, if you aren't going to change something substantial enough to make a real difference, why bother at all? It's like go big or go home, you know? Sort of a catch-22 when you think about it. Is any of this making sense? Terezi. Terezi.
What?
Were you listening to a word I said?
No.
Irrelevant. I guess I'm the irrelevant one.
You're both irrelevant. Anyway.
Come on, Terezi, get it together. I was saying some really deep and insightful stuff, probably. I bet Roxy would have thought it was cool. What are you doing? Are you writing on your scarf in blood?
Of course you think Roxy would think it was cool. Fucking simp. Anyway, here.
Don't call me a simp. I'm... She's my queen.
You simped for this guy, or simping for Roxy?
What the hell is this?
What you simped for? Anyway, it's a list of instructions. Just focus on all of these key thoughts in exactly this order. For each one, do exactly what it tells you, and then quickly move on to the next one until you're done.
Huh?
Every change I'm telling you to make will have incredibly subtle consequences. However, they will be absolutely essential for creating a more favourable outcome. But only if you follow my instructions to the letter, no questions asked.
Wow. But how do you know these are the exact right things to change?
I said no questions asked!
Okay, geez, I was just curious.
You asked me to use my powers to help you. That is what I'm doing. It is now your job to trust me and do what I say.
It is.
Clearly. This bloody scarf contains secret wisdoms of the mind which a lowly human wind boy could never dare to fathom. And now the wind boy must embrace his role as the wayward heir, unbound from the ties of causality, and put all his faith in a fallen seer to bring redemption to us all.
Haha, okay, now I know you're full of shit.
Yes, but could you please just take the fucking scarf and do what I say?
Alright, why not? This is a lot of instructions. All of these will take me to certain events in your life.
Ideally, yes.
Well, at least you have a plan. Who am I to say it isn't the right one?
Nobody.
Oh snap, Terezi, did you know even though you're a weirdo, and we probably wouldn't get along most of the time, I kind of missed you. You were one of the first trolls I ever talked to. We got off on a weird foot with your death threats and jokey antagonism, and it's almost like we never stopped being on that foot. It makes me nostalgic for simpler times. Do you remember when you made me those maps to follow? In a way, following your instructions will be like that tomfoolery all over again.
I do remember. The maps I sent to you were cartographic masterstrokes and represented a shining example for all who would aspire to hoax gullible dweebs everywhere. But let's not waste good sentimentality here. You're about to stroll down memory lane with me in a much more literal sense. Whereas I... One moment.
Huh.
You'll need one more thing for your journey. What's your favorite colour? That was a rhetorical question, numbnuts.
A death shadow?
Here. Good luck, Egbert. Not that you'll need it.
Why not?
Because we make our own luck, and you're about to prove that.
That's a pretty good line.
Yeet.
Oh!
Well, she was bleeding out the entire fucking time.
I mean, yeah, but it's still sad. Just like... And with that...
I'll be real.
Dead.
It's not particularly sad in this case, considering, well, she was going to be erased from history anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you're so fucking weird.
Oh. Cutting to fucking Jane.
Is this the telemarketer voice?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Apologies for the intrusion, but I seem to be lost. Could you please tell me where I am?
What the fuck? Jane! Oops, sorry, I'm not terribly experienced with the practice of in-person expressions of friendship. Jane, don't be frightened. It's me, Callie.
Your best friend. Of course. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful surprise. Come here, you. This is an expression of in-person friendship we Earthlings refer to as a hug.
Yes.
Forgive me, I don't recall you're telling me you were named Callie. Come to think of it, I hardly remember anything at all. Not even how I got here.
I wouldn't fret over it. Your memory should begin to return in time. Jade here has been remembering all sorts of things as we record her memories in our storybook. Hi, Jane.
Hello there.
Why don't you join us? I'm sure you'll have much to add to our story.
I'd love to. I feel as though I could use a rest. I'm quite exhausted for some reason. I must have been walking along that yellow path for longer than I can remember.
I said the same thing when I got here too. 'Tis true.
Pardon me, though. I also cannot recall, for the life of me, whether you mentioned your friend to me, or that you were both trolls.
Ah, but we are not trolls. Nope. These are our troll sonas.
Troll sonas, you say?
Callie helped me make mine. Aren't we adorable?
You truly are. Say, do you suppose I could make a troll sona too?
It's time to get autistic.
Autistic or artistic?
Yes.
Might as well get started. Let's see. The first key thought is... reunion. Do I have to think the numbers too? How do I even do that? Whatever, here goes nothing.
Okay.
Oh, when did we turn into Act 6 Intermission 5?
We're blipping back in time, I think.
Ah. I wonder what those question marks are going to do.
We've actually gone backwards. We've literally... We've gone back to a previous page.
Oh, God. Oh, this is actually pretty clever. It was kind of
forward again.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird sort of like way to introduce the mechanic the way they did it the first time, but it makes sense now.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, cool concept.
Yeah.
Execution may get annoying, but cool concept.
Yeah. Whoa, it worked. Haha, I remember this. Oh man, this is great. Hey guys, hey me. You're looking almost as handsome as the other me I just saw. Don't ask, it's a long story. All you need to know is we are both looking great as usual. Dang, this was such a cool moment. Hard to believe it was only hours ago? Days ago? These zappy shenanigans are making me lose track of time. Whatever, it was just a really nice surprise when you all randomly appeared on my birthday and fell on the grass. I would love to have this sweet reunion all over again with you guys. We had some great conversations here on this lonely Stonehenge planet. I really wouldn't mind listening to everything we said again, word for word. But I can't. I don't know if this makes sense, but when we all came together like this out of the blue and had our long-awaited reunion, I'm not sure if we really earned it yet. We didn't realize it at the time, but there were still a bunch of problems waiting to happen, like some lingering issues that were going to pull us all apart again and make us fight to get back together once and for all. But don't worry, I'm working to overcome all those problems right now. That's why I'm here. It's also why I can't hang around all day babbling like a fool. I really need to quit yapping and get in and hit the road.
What is bro yapping about?
Yeah, they're all like, what is happening? See you, Carcat.
What the fuck are you What? Why are there two of you?
I hope your pals don't take it personally, but you were always my favorite troll. You were like a son to me, or maybe a son-in-law. The shouty tirades you are going to have on this
silly... He says that and Carcat... What? 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 How do you...
The shouty tirades you are going to have on this hilly planet are going to be epic and hilarious. I will never forget them. Kanaya, take good care of him for me, okay? Thanks. Dave, see you in a different reality, buddy. Be sure to take care of Mr. Maya, too. Your beautiful friendship with a cute chess man is an inspiration to us all. I hope and firmly believe it will transcend the boundaries of even the most ludicrous retcon shenanigans.
What the fuck is happening?
Goodbye, Rose. It makes me happy to see you alive and well, even if only for a minute. I'm going to make sure I never have to watch you die again. Sorry if that sounds morbid and confusing, but yeah. And if you see her around, say hello to Roxy for me. Haha. Oh yeah. Hey, Terezi. I feel like this is some big joke you're in on, too. But you probably don't have the slightest clue what's going on, do you? Maybe it's better that way. Heh. Anyway, the plan is going perfectly so far. I just winked. So yeah, time to go get that ring. I don't know what's going to happen to you all once I change stuff. Maybe you'll stop existing, I don't have a damn clue to be honest. But just so you know, you will always keep existing in my heart. Bye.
And they're just all sat there like... and they're just making noises at each other of just pure confusion. Yeah. None of them can even form a word about it. Even the John there is just like, I don't...
Yeah, they all just like slowly fade away.
Yeah, all of them just like boom, 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 just fade into nothing.
It's there. Gotcha. Hell yes, hell yes.
Bro got the goal ring.
Anyway. Sometimes it's a spinning sign, sometimes it's a big ol' ring. It feels good to have it back. The dear, sweet, precious ring of ghost life. I'll never lose track of it again. I definitely won't let... Wait, who was going to steal this ring again? The other Vriska with the short pirate skirt? What was her name? It doesn't matter. She's probably irrelevant now. What's your favorite word today, John?
Loser! Loser! Anyway.
Boom! There goes another one.
Wow, yeah.
Dude sure is busy today.
I've got to hand it to him. As far as indestructible reality-destroying monsters go, he really is tireless. Even though on some level I can tell he's probably a complete moron, his dedication and persistence is actually pretty admirable.
Holla.
How many ghosts do you think were in that bubble you just wrecked?
Dunno. Hard to give a carp, really, and not just because I'm a sociopath.
What do you mean?
He's just he's just reclaiming souls who hanging around too long anyway. Before I died, I was already like, I ain't give a fuck about death much. I looked at it like life had a price of admission no one could afford. In the ticket taker's eye, there's no way you could ever earn your stay. So to stick around, you gotta learn to steal, but shit catches up with all thieves in the end. Even the great ones. I lived like death wasn't no thing, at all times overdue. A hard stop to being you, and only chumps aren't fine with that. But then I die, and find out dying don't mean what little I thought it did. So all those spook-eyed souls up there scared to death of double dying, fuck them.
Hi, Cheese, have I ever told you, for a no-bullshit fish princess, you should have a way with words.
Yeah, you've kissed my ass before, if that's what you're asking.
Ooh, look. Another space tragedy.
And it has a Triforce in the middle. Damn.
I'll say this much. All the cosmic mayhem is really quite pretty. Almost like the big man is out there putting on a fireworks display just for us.
Duh. Lord Muscle Guy be thoughtful as fuck.
How far do you think he'll go? To find his, who was it, his kid's sister? Is he really going to keep smashing the black space forever until he finds her? Till it's all gone? Is it actually possible to shatter a continuum that's theoretically infinite?
Shrug.
Like I said, I gotta admire the guy's determination. Undertale. Haha.
Wow.
Still, I can't imagine he's led a very enjoyable existence. I mean, maybe he thinks he has. In the way that totally delusional, egomaniacal people tend to do. I bet he never had anyone in his life who was actually important to him. Someone who could have helped him see that nothing's worth this kind of obsession. That it's better to just try and be happy.
My guess is no one's ever loved you before.
Fuck you.
Poor Skull Guy.
Fuck you.
Also, I love how you said that.
Nobody loves you.
Gotta admire the guy's determination. Undertale.
Yeah. Undertale.
Lesbians.
No. Anyway.
Okay, bloody scarf. Where to next? Framed, huh? I mean, framed, which I guess is pronounced the same way, but you have to yell it in Terezi's weird, annoying voice. Framed.
Framed. You have to say it. Framed.
Wow, that was kind of a sick burn. Maybe I should be nicer to her since she is bailing my stupid ass out of this jam, and also she died. Okay, here I go.
And also she died.
She's literally fixing everything that's wrong. Oh, and she died as well.
Oh, and also she's
Maybe I should be nicer to her.
Oh, and also she's deceased. Right. You know what? We will read the pages that we go back to anyway.
Sure, yeah. Might as well.
Mr. Senator, you smell very nice. Your luscious yellow scales are like the sweetest gumdrops to the prosecution's nose. But your deceit stinks. Did you honestly think you could dip your corpulent snout into the imperial beetle coffers like that and get away with it? Did you think your revolting abuse of the public trust would go unnoticed? Think again, good senator. While the prosecution may be blind, rest assured the League of Legislacerators sees all. Fucking, 4M3D. Bang.
Fucking knife.
Fuck Google. Fuck off. I don't...
Oh.
This happens all the fucking time on my stupid phone. I'll just say some, like a normal sentence and it'll go, oh yeah, you totally said the key phrase in that. You totally said the activation phrase. I'm not going to say it because it'll happen again. Yeah. Anyway. Rescue the
witness before he's murdered. Don't get caught.
Something moved somewhere.
I fucking took your plush. So, you wanted me to steal a stuffed dragon from your room. How is this even the slightest bit important to the timeline? Whatever, maybe stealing this dragon is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of stupid time shenanigans. Who am I to judge? Okay, what's next?
Bit more with Terezi. What the fuck happened?
Moment. Well, that sounds really non-specific. What moment do you mean, Terezi? Way to narrow that down. I did read that as Mom 3Nt.
Mom 3NT. Anyway.
Guess I'll find out. This better be good.
I think we'll come back to this next time.
I like how
I will have to explain to Arthur in real time why we're back on page 2576.
I like how last you were like, yeah, we will read what's going on these pages. Then we get to this one, you glance down and see the wall of text. You're like, okay, maybe we'll end things here.
We'll save it for next time because if you notice, Carcat's on this page, and who does the best Carcat voice?
That is absolutely fair.
So we save it. I'm a genius.
I just think that out of context it's funny. You're like, yeah, we will read what's on these pages. Next one, glance down. I think we're going to end the episode.
That's fair. That's fair. But, you know, I am a tactical genius, unsurpassed in skill. Anyway.
Just like John.
What did you think of this episode of reading Homestuck?
I liked it. Right when I was starting to feel like, okay, things are getting a bit slow, which is understandable given how crazy Game Over was. But as soon as things got slow, Terezi coming out with this list, it's really hyping me up because I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see how this all pans out.
Yeah, and we get to see, and it's kind of like a sort of end of series montage sort of thing of just like our greatest hits.
Because I mean, like we've had 2 occasions at this point where we've seen like multiple panels from the past, but now it's actually like John's arm and the oil didn't really affect anything. They were more just like little things, but now we're seeing where things change, and I am a sucker for like time travel stuff. I know some people really hate time travel in stories, but I do like, and I like. We're gonna have over this episode and next episode. We're gonna have 2 completely divergent opinions on this.
Like you're like time travel affecting the past. You know, butterfly effect. That's cool as hell. Also, I mean, not to fucking hit you with the Homestuck. You're time bound. This makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You are a time.
I'm a time boy.
You're a time boy, but this adds up. But I am also a fan of it because I grew up on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, next episode, we're going to have Arthur just fucking shitting all over this. I can see it now.
Yeah.
That man despises time travel. That man has a burning hatred in his soul for time travel plots. Oh, God.
Like I say, I can understand why people don't like time travel.
And he's also very much a hater of like things that diminish the consequences of previous actions.
Yeah, that's why I'm...
Arthur is going to be I think this might be the next episode, might be the only time we see Arthur invested in the story. Yeah. Only in the way of going, oh, you freak!
That's the common criticism I hear leveled against time travel, and I do fully understand and appreciate that it can cheapen previous things, but I like the implications of like, you know, things changing and then like the branching out. It's kind of similar to like sort of multiversal stuff. I know people get tired with multiversal stuff, but I just enjoy the like what if sort of mentality.
I get that. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of it as well.
As long as it's made a little bit sort of clear to the audience, because when like, You know, when you see two Johns on screen, I mean, we were struggling to figure out which one had the right lines until they started putting parentheses around the around the words.
It's a good strategy of putting a parentheses around Mushmouth. I'm a little ill.
Fair.
If you couldn't guess, if you couldn't gather from the rest of this episode, I'm a little ill, and I've got a bad case of fucking Mushmouth right now. But, yeah, it's a good idea to just go, oh yeah, this one's the one you've been following up till now. This is the one from this particular point in time.
Yeah.
Boom. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing to the next episode. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it because, hang on, if I just go back a page just to see, goddamn, we are less than 1,000 pages away.
Oh, we're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now.
I reckon that this might kind of sort of, well, no, probably not. I was going to say like this like
a little bit.
Yeah, the time jumping thing will definitely add a few
pages being
pages
shunted in, you know.
Yeah.
And you know what? This time around, since I can't be bothered to identify where multiple exact singular pages are in our 162 episode long series at this point. I think we're not going to flashback, and because they're going to be altered immediately afterwards, I think this time around we're going to reread the pages.
Yeah.
Especially considering it's been a long time.
And since things are actually being changed, I feel like it's good to kind of set the context.
Yeah, because the flashback thing, it was always, in the early days, it was because multiple times within like 5 episodes we would be reading the same conversation a second time from the other person's perspective,
because it was literally just a perspective change instead of like an actual
and so we kept that up until now, but now it's been a long time since any of these pages, and well, shit's changing. It's literally and also it's been a long time. I want to see how we can do these pages better nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that it's been such a long time since these pages, because this one would be fucking 2000.
This is definitely after I
this would be 30 something.
Ceased watching.
This would be 30 something, maybe 40. Wait. No, definitely 30. Definitely 30 out. 30 episode 30 type deal. So that's fucking 3 years ago nearly now.
Yeah.
Or like 2. No, 50 was the 1 year anniversary. So yeah, nearly 3 years ago.
Yeah, I definitely don't recognize this. So this is after I wasn't watching anymore.
Yeah.
My freaking ear infection or whatever it was.
Yeah. There was a problem there. But hey, you get to see a little bit of what you skipped.
Yeah.
Missed.
And so if and when I eventually do go back and watch everything, I'll have like kind of foresight, and I'll be like, oh, I see. I know what ends up happening with this.
Eventually.
It's kind of a weird sort of roundabout nostalgia.
But you don't know where it goes in the original time.
Yeah, so I'll be like, oh, so this is why it needed to change.
So this is what. Yeah, you kind of get to effectively because. Yeah, because did you miss the first one as well with Terezi in the fucking room?
Yes, I didn't see any of that.
God damn. Basically, what you get to do is you get to go back to the old episodes and look at the retcon the wrong way round.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, that's a fun concept. That's a fun thing. Right, anyway, time for an outro, I think. Because I think we've been here yapping long enough, much like John earlier. Well, if you liked this video, hit that like button. If you very much liked it and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays. Again, depending on your time zone. Other things such as Dicey Deeds Funny Heist. It is a tabletop RPG. We played a tabletop RPG. Me, Mason, Arthur, June. We played a tabletop RPG where you play as bears raiding honey from HoneyCon 2017.
Yep, it was a lot of fun. First episode went up last time, and next episode's coming up this time. So make sure to check it out, because it's a lot of fun.
You can tell he's time-bound because he doesn't know what the fuck a week is. Anyway...
Well, you got on my case earlier about it, so I decided to just be vague in order to avoid plot holes.
That's plot holes?
That's a reference.
What plot? Anyway, fucking that aside, another thing that we upload on Thursdays is the Trollsona series. The Trollsona mini-series. We're going to be doing another one of them soon.
Yeah.
Is the plan. We don't know when, but it should hopefully be sometime this month? Question mark?
Yeah. Possible.
Maybe a little bit early next month?
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know yet.
Not too long from now.
Not too long from now. Exactly. This guy gets it. You can also follow me on Tumblr, where, speaking of that Trollsona stuff, God, I'm good at segues.
Yeah.
I upload the stuff for the Trollsona series on there. The sprite, the different, like, images, the sprite. I think at some point I'm probably going to make, like, images for each of the, each of our characters as sprites. Each of their like sprites. That I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
To just see what happens there. That will be interesting. But what? Yes. I upload the stuff for the Trollsona stuff there. I also reblog some things, and if you want, you can just message me, send me an ask, whatever. Do whatever. Enjoy yourself. You can also follow June on Tumblr and on Instagram. She's not here to tell you what's going on there, but she uploads her photography on her Instagram. Pretty fucking solid. It's some good shit. I'd check it out. She also does stuff on Tumblr, reblog stuff. Yeah. And you can also follow Arthur on Twitch. He is not doing much there at the moment. Work stuff. Busy times. It's busy times, but he may do stuff there at some point. Mason, do you have anything you want to add at the end of this episode?
I don't have anything that you can follow, so make sure to support everybody else's stuff. Leave a comment. Check out Dicey Deeds because it's a lot of fun. Just check it all out. If you can watch every video on this channel before me, I mean that's not a massive feat, but
yeah, because he missed like 2 years of it. But
yeah, but you will have respect from yours truly.
Indeed.
And yeah, make sure to
go back, watch some classics. Watch our old stupid ass skits.
Oh,
watch
absolutely.
Fucking Diggin' Rimper. Watch fucking the Sonic Destruction video. Not that you haven't already. Almost.
Yeah,
certainly.
I mean that's
like, if you're here, you've seen the Sonic Destruction video. It's,
more than likely.
But watch it again. Why not?
Yeah, it's fun. I frequently watch it.
Why not? Why not? Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Later.
Take care.